What would you do if you had spaghetti in your urinary tract? Thank you. How's it going, everybody? How are you doing, everybody? Welcome.
Stop!
No, 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 no,
Spaghetti!
no, no, no.
Spaghetti! Spaghetti! Spaghetti!
I think my cat is on drugs. I'm gonna be honest. I have one of those mini carrot bags, right? Cause I like me some fucking baby carrots, baby. Like eating them up and just, you know. And she just started slamming her head up against the bag, and I don't know why. It's just like, yeah, you see that little baby carrot bag? Don't mind if I just slam my fucking head into it. Like 5 times, idiot. Like, oh okay. Sorry. Listen here, bucko boyo. I'm going to freak out. Then freaking find out who the freak is making these freaking content. Hey, back up. Back up, punk. It's my cat. She's slamming her head into everything. She's like, let me just rub my face on everything. Come on. Rubbing it on the cord, therefore disconnecting it. Here, let me go activate her toy. Let me go activate her little toy. Fuck down. Fuck down. Hello, I'm back. Let me go throw these baby carrots away. Nasty. Hate carrots. Hate them. I hate them so much. You ever just put little baby carrots in your foreskin? You know? Just put little baby carrots in your foreskin. You kind of let it germinate, you know? No? Only one who does that? What? Huh? Anyways, contradictions. And then I'm going to wave a mask in your face and say, Oogly boogly! Do you know what this is, Buffer Guy 3D? Then kill you, kid. Hashtag detective, hashtag autism kills, hashtag ADD, hashtag ADHD, hashtag OCD, hashtag USB 3.0 port. Thank you. I'm assuming you liked the podcast. I hope. I surely do hope. Anyways, hello. Hello, fat people. Hello, fat people. Hello, fucking fat people. I mean, huh? Fat people. Fat. Bay. Pepper Bliles. Thank you. Anyways, story. Welcome back, everyone, to Contradictions. Muriel. What happened last time? Well, we were talking to people about a murder. Then nobody knew who comes. Listen! It's the profile picture. No one likes the fucking flesh. Everyone views it as creepy. I'm sauce. Thank you. Look, we got contradictions. Alright, time to load game. Load game 1. It's 7 p.m., motherfuckers. What up? Might be worth checking the woods again. Ooh, you should also call the chief for an update. There are also things you haven't discussed with Simon, Emma, Rebecca, and Ryan. Go to the fucking woods again. Maybe I'll finally see a dead body for once in my fucking life. Sorry. No one on this part. Oh. Oh. No one by the jetty. And everyone hates the profile picture. Not foreskin baby carrots, no sir. I'm just saying. It all makes sense. Oh,
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
it's not public.
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means that you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You gonna give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
You just go. Ben, why does that look like you?
Pathetic.
Pathetic. Oh no, definitely don't rub your fingers over that PNG that's scrawled on the tree. Oh,
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
okay. Fair enough. Hello. I'm here to talk to everybody. Say hello. What the hell is going on? Hello. Thank you. Brown.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Few more questions, if you don't mind. Here's some dried leaves,
Do
idiot.
you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Okay, thank you. What about Salvia
Have you
divinorum?
ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No.
I literally just said that.
What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant.
Why
A
is he
legal one,
freaking? Why is he
at least for the
freaking?
moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you
What are
have
you-
any
what are you
medicines
holding
on
on
site
your-
at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
What are you holding in your hand there? How'd you get that out of here then? Yeah, man. It's me after drinking all night. Pathetic. He's literally drinking. Yeah, what's up with that, man? There's no interest in drugs. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas premises. How do I say hello? Hello? Can I talk about that? Kate enjoyed the course. It appeared happy. Hadn't suspected anything. First met Kate 3 months ago. He was drunk last meeting last Friday. Last Friday. What about this, Nothing. I guess she could have gotten drunk somewhere else. Hasn't tried Simon's brew. Bro, when do I get to try Simon's beer? Has seen students wearing them. Doesn't know them where the argument started. Let's go with Liam's death.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Go on.
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, when I say know him, I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
Man, he really do be like, oh, I know, maybe not. Oh, I know. He's literally riding the fence.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil's sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the course.
Of course it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
I don't even know what that could possibly mean exactly. It's a devilish sign. Doesn't know how the fingers could be used.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Thank you. Goodbye, you. You. And see, he was into that witchcraft shooter as a kid. Devil worshipping? He did say that, but I don't know if it'll actually apply here, though. I think it's got to be like a hard contradiction that's like, oh, like he said he used to do it.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Thinks the fingers is a devil sign. It's something. The Black Mirror himself used to read about black magic and satanic ritual. See?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
You gotta catch them in all the baby lice, baffers. I literally don't know how to do any of this. I'm not socially competent enough to figure out people when they are lying. They are
Couple more questions, if that's
contradicting
okay.
themselves. I do it all the time. I contradict myself all the time. Who's to tell that I'm not?
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
Bullshit. You lie. Never taken illegal substances. Not illegal though. They've said that it's illegal.
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
You know Liam very well. Huh, suspicious.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
If I did this, pulls out a gun.
No.
Does this mean anything
Why?
to you?
It's okay. Thanks.
It's okay. Game's too hard. Listen. You put Talos principle in front of me, I say. Huh, what is this? Spaghetti? You put social interaction in front of me, I go, help, 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 help.
Be back
Thank
later on, if that's okay.
Why he freaked out like that? I did this because he thinks he's onto a lead. He's not. He's a big liar.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum.
Magic mint. Same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Like, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Well, nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
Yeah. Fuck you. I mean, huh? Liam's death.
What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him?
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
I know Liam, but had heard about him.
Okay,
and
that's
here's
it
the
for now.
biggest issue,
Thank you.
okay? I don't remember what everyone bibble babbled about last time. Like, there could have been several hundred contradictions right there, but because I am just like, yeah, whatever. People, I know, is literally everyone sounds like they're totally bullshitting, right?
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
More questions, please. Apparently, you already talked about Liam's death.
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
That's not even what I was taught. I remember doing this all the time at school. All that. That's not what I was taught. I was told it was, you go, I love you. Literally what it was like. People were like, oh, that's what it actually means. Haven't seen anyone local use it.
Probably be back later.
Probably be back later. What are rebeppers? Let's go to pub. Press it back.
Ask you a couple more things,
You were
please.
Satan. If only. If only.
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic.
Black
I used
Hawk.
to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
Right. Well, that's that.
Thank
Boy.
you. Probably be back later.
Tips. How much does James really know? I also haven't talked about things Simon and Rebecca yet. What do you mean? Have I not talked to this
Just a few
bibble?
more questions, if you don't
This
mind.
bibble itch. I mean, huh? Did I literally ask about this?
If
What
I
is
did
for?
this, would that mean anything to you?
Why, is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay.
No, it's fine.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Is it? You would ask Simon about the hand. Bibble? Okay. Where's Simon? Simon Blyman. Simon Diamond. Gibble gabble, gibble gabble, gibble gabble, gibble.
Ask about a few more things, please.
And simple.
If I did, this, would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods, carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy
Kyle?
from the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he live?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
Contradiction!
The three freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase. Free to be free. Free yourself from the things that are holding you back.
Contradiction!
Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
What are you talking about, man? It's supposed to remind you
Free
of
to
your
be free.
fuck.
Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
Your mama. I mean, huh? Said this. For Kyle live. How much does James really know? There are also things you haven't asked. Yeah. Sorry. There was a loud motorcycle that ran right by my freaking house. I got so freaking scared. Oh.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Couple more questions for you. If that's
Ever
okay.
hear the phrase free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
No. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so.
Song.
Doesn't matter.
What is a song? I've heard the phrase before. It did say maybe James don't know what he thought he knew. Now we have to do it. Did the salvia station doesn't grow any other drugs. Was in Liam's year, but on different course. James's degrees in plant science. Heard about how he killed him. Never met Liam. Three symbols used in Satanism. Hasn't seen anyone local use the symbol. But he just saw me use it. That's a big contradiction. Contradictions. Call a Discord mod right now. Discord these nuts in. That's scrying just way of scrying. Practice for various reasons. Only makes the mirrors for others. Does the mirrors but doesn't make a profit. That even be known as self. Can't remember last time. Who Kate through Simon's girlfriend, Emma, didn't socialize with her. All by yourself, fool. Oh. Broken pendant. A silver key. Doesn't recognize. Doesn't know anything about the broken window. Hasn't been to the pub for over 2 months. Know anything about the argument. In the poster at college. Knows Simon is on the Atlas course. Hasn't discussed the course with Simon. And I don't know what the fuck I could say to this man.
Be back
To
later
say,
on, if
you've
that's
been
okay.
contradiction. Oh, I'm too fucking stupid. Oh. How much does James really know? Sorry, was I able to drag that? Why does it say Chrome extension? You see that? Is that me? Hold on. One moment. One bibble, if you will. Is that all about me? No. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. Who left down West Street? Why is it Chrome extension, Can I drag this into Chrome? I don't know. Vibrous. This was a Vibrous the whole time. Oh. Thank you. Hello. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about a contradiction. Hello.
More
Hello.
questions, please.
Care to bibble?
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well, we teach our students that people, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up
Psychologists
with the
should
phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Ah, okay. The devil said. Who say that? What about this? You say this, but what about this? You say that, but you don't even, There's a contradiction here, but I just can't
Thank you.
see it.
Probably
I don't
be back
understand
later.
how it connects. Oh. Brown. James really know. Emma and Rebecca. Emma and Bibber. Hello. Eden Lodge. Hello. Knock, knock, knock.
Just a couple
Emma.
more things, please.
Do you know the phrase free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing.
We have a bit
I
more
first
time.
heard it
I'm
when I
going
went with
to.
Simon.
What did they say
quickly
about it?
scoundrel for food.
They
Okay.
said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Aren't you his girlfriend or something? Am I reading the wrong room? Am I reading the wrong room? Is that not how it be?
That's it for the time being. Thank you. A few more questions, if you don't mind. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Thank you, probably be bad labor. What Rebecca has to say. Maybe we'll give the chief a little call and say hello, hello, sir. Hello.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
More questions for you, if you don't mind.
Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
I mean over nothing. Knows about the free to be free phrase.
That's all for the
Does
moment.
not
Thank you.
see any issue with it. How much does James really know? I feel like I should go talk to James a little bit, but you know what? Since I haven't done it in a while, let's go talk to the Chief of Bibbleeps. Hello, Chief. Bibble babble.
Yes, Chief, bit more news. James Wilson admitted he does know what Salvia divinorum is, but he claims it's the only drug he grows.
Have you checked?
Yeah, I didn't see anything else suspicious.
What is this stuff, Salvia? What do you do with it? Smoke it?
I'm not sure, but I doubt you could smoke the stuff I found. You'd have to dry it out first. I imagine you infuse it or crush it or something.
We'll do a bit of research, find out. Does he sell it?
He said he doesn't, no.
I doubt he's growing it just for himself, Jenks. There's something he's not telling you. Go through your notes, make sure he's telling you the whole story, will you?
Okay, I'll speak to you later, sir.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm going over to the Abbey Farm to say hello, little boy.
Couple more questions.
Ring a
if
ding
that's
ding.
okay.
What's up, baby? Let's all for his private use only. Grow any other drug. Name's here, but on different course. James' degree is on plant science. Well, never heard the freeze before. Let me go through all the notes. Can't remember the last time he saw her. Know about Simon's bike. Last saw Simon about a month ago. Ooh. Traded his herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. That's what I'm thinking. I could have obviated the norm. Aha!
Ah.
I found you!
When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay.
You don't know what happened.
So what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Third eye.
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye.
Wait
You
a
don't know
minute,
about
I got
Third Eye. You know
what the
nothing
fifth is
about
happening.
Liam's death.
He
I mean,
was found in
forget
Contradiction.
Salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look,
Oh. Can pull out
they
a
were
gun.
reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, and selling them on. It's all there.
Oh no, a cult?
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Like objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen,
He
you name
thinks
it.
the government's watching him, so I
For?
don't know.
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. That's why I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when
What
they've
is
been
this,
through mind
trauma
conditioning.
dumping?
It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
James is such a cool man, right?
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
And should you even ask around? Because you could be dead. You could be dead soon.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'm going to go ask all these other 5 people and have to watch the same cutscene over and over again. Thank you. Wait, who cares about Liam? Sounds like we already forgot about Kite. Vineboom. We have to find out what happened to Liam to understand what might have happened to Kite. Do you not understand, you fucking
More
idiot?
questions, please. Thank you.
Right. Third Eye Flyer, what do you think about this?
Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
James grows cannabis. No truth to the fly.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
The symbol is the symbol of the mask. Yeah, literally, like... Why can I not bring that up and be like, well, it's funny you mentioned that because, it was on the mask I showed you. And your husband or whoever I don't know. I don't even know the connections to these people. They say they're connected, but they're not. I don't
Ask
know.
you a couple more things, please.
What do you know about this?
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens and that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Oh, maybe James is just a fucking
Thank you.
crazy
Probably
man.
be back later.
Maybe just a crazy boy.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? Third Eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
Okay, boy.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I woke up at like 5 a.m. today. That's crazy. Think about it, that's crazy. Sometimes the ones that sound crazy are at least onto something. But it's not right in my face. How am I supposed to play this
Just
game?
a few more questions, if you don't mind.
The answers are not obvious and right in my face. What the fuck?
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean? Doesn't recognize any of the symbols. You're bullshitting, man. Symbol not used on the course. You're fucked. Don't do this to me. Don't blue ball me like this, man. I know that he literally people babbles. There you go.
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
You're bullshitting.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Yeah, what the fuck? Never came into contact with Third Eye. Only knows what he heard about Third Eye. What can I use against him, though?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Let me check the tipper. Show me the tips. Call the chief for an update. No. That means basically,
about a few more things, please.
Become a little pussy. Saying he obviously knows something. I'm telling you, it's the fingers. Doesn't know how those finger symbols can be used. Yet he says, oh, where is it? Sprang mirror, where is it? No. Used to have a black mirror himself. Used to read about black magic and satanic rituals. And you're saying I can't relate. Used to read about black magic and satanic bills to any of this. What do you mean? What do you mean? Used to read about that. What about the other? What is this? What is this? Where did I get the symbol thing from? That he knew about it? Was the fucking mask. Symbol and mask represents the triple goddess. Can I use that for hand symbol? No wait, not that one. No, symbol. Guess not. Wait, when did Liam die? He died a year before Kate did. Had heard about Liam's suicide, had met Liam in the pub. Liam seemed happy. Yeah, he died a year before. A student called Liam died last year under similar circumstances to Kate. Was it suicide wild? Ryan's friend that made the mask also died last year. What? Where you get that, What do you mean Ryan's friend? Mask made by a friend who died last year. Oh yeah, you're right. Liam's death. Puff. Met Liam in the pub. I can do it. Nope. I don't want to go call the chief already. I already used one of his other phone calls. Hadn't suspected anything. Kate. I think Simon also drives, but isn't sure. Oh. Right. Birding cage is a symbol used on the course. Doesn't know anything about the pub. Usually leaves for Atlas at 6 p.m. There's preparations for Atlas at 6:30 p.m. Are there any bibbles, you know? Or came in contact with Third Eye, only knows what he heard about Third Eye. Phrase about getting rid of guilt and self-doubt. Ryan invented the phrase. Phrase invented while based at the village hall. Ryan has a background in psychology. Met Liam at the pub. What about this?
Be back later on if that's
Be
okay.
back later on if that's okay. I'm gonna go call the chief. Listen. I'm just 2 brain cells away from doing stuff. Like everybody else. Hey, leave me be. Spaghetti. Hello, Chief. I'm doing pretty poo-poo pee-pee.
Tell me what you know, Jenks.
I'm a bit lost for ideas at the moment, to be honest, sir.
Anything else happened?
Not really. Did I mention the student in the woods? A rather obnoxious student carving a devil sign into a tree. Turned out Atlas used the symbol. Simon Thompson explained it. It's to do with a phrase they use on the course, the 3 freedoms. Ryan said he came up with it.
The 3 what?
The 3 freedoms. It's about getting rid of your past, or something.
Sounds as daft as that stuff James Wilson was going on about. Have you found out any more about that?
No, not really.
Well, do a bit of research. Find out what you can about this cult. Who ran it, where they were based. Find out what Ryan Rand knows about it, particularly.
Okay, Chief, I'll call later.
Righto.
Oh. Hey, Chief, I gotta call you back. Chief, why don't you tell me? Tell me what the Bibble Babble do.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Buffers! Sorry. I don't know what came over me when I said that. I apologize dearly. There must be a contradiction somewhere. I like that. There must be a contradiction somewhere. Man, I am totally tism. Totally tism that JPEG.
A few more questions, please.
More questions, please. Okay, let's do this bit by bit. That's a key at Atlas meeting last Friday. It was something to do with the freaking Third Eye, because he gave a quick answer to that. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know." Never came into contact with Third Eye. When he knows what he heard about Third Eye. Okay, that checks out. He's about getting rid of guilt and self-doubt. Ryan invented the phrase. Phrase invented while based at the village hall. And it has a background in psychology. I'm telling you, it's something about this. It has to be, right? I don't know how the Liam seemed happy. No interest in drugs. Student has ever brought drugs to Atlas. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas premises. Doesn't keep any medicines on site. Black Mirror used to read about black magic. Doesn't believe in anything supernatural. So what's... Come on. Move off, man. That isn't even... Pictures, frames, and paint. Atlas advertising posters designed by an agency. First poster for Atlas. Atlas name picked randomly. Mask made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on mask represents the triple goddess. Not used on the course. That? Oh. Oh. Cages. Never bought a freedom necklace. Know about the argument of your leaves for Alice at 6 p.m. What's the difference with the bar being green and blue? Bar? What do you mean? Explain yourself. These things? Green means an item. Blue probably means, I guess it's an idea. Like green is all the items that we have that we can show. We've shown him everything. Meanwhile, blue is like, oh, I heard babble that. If I had just woken up like an hour ago or so, I'd be bibble freaking all the way through this by now. But I have this low brain. I'm trying to think. Obviously, I think the answer is to create a screw in Blender and then apply the metal material to it before setting it to auto shade smooth. You know what I mean? Create a screw. Yeah, great idea. Buff you, man. I did create that screw. Oh. Symbol not used on the course, but it do. Oh, I wonder. Wait a second. Hold on. Where's the one thing? Oh yeah, never mind. That was the name of Atlas. Atlas picked randomly. On course. I don't know how any of this connects.
Thank you.
My brain. There must be a contradiction somewhere. Go see James. Maybe he'll be like, oh, I'm fucking fat, bro. Read this
Ask you
door,
a couple
man.
more things, please.
Oh. Simple. 3 fingers symbol used in Satanism. Hasn't seen anyone local use this symbol. Yeah, you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Hold up, what did the chief say? The CWC is live. What the F? Man. Now I'm gonna lose my only viewer to freaking Christianity. Chief suggested finding out more about Third Eye, who ran it, where it was based, etc. Click here to listen again. Press here 7 times to see a cheat. Do I do it? Do I use one of the cheaps? Mom! It started singing and I freaked out and ran away. What do you mean it? You mean Chris Chan? Oh, this way, huh? Nothing here. Yeah. Why do you call him it? A little disrespectful, don't you think? Disrespectful to Crips Chan? Crisps Chan? Oh. Oh. There's the bell.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Third Eye Flyer. James grows cannabis. James casts spells in the woods. James Wilson is a fantastic fat. So what I did never happened. This timeline. What do you think he means by that? Oh, he's innocent, obviously. Please. Please. He's innocent. Please. Reese.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
You want me to, like, be able to look it up and give you hints or something? No, I'm just gonna use one of the cheats. This is your first cheat. Ryan claims he has never came in contact with Third Eye, but didn't he say he invented that phrase while they were based at the village hall? The flyers said Third Eye was based there too. It did? When did it say that? When did it say that though? I don't remember that. What the fuck? Oh yeah, it said that. When? Was it when he was babbling? Because I know I talked over some of these discussions. Or was it when James was talking? I don't know. I need to shut my fat fuffin' mouth.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, man. You say it was picked randomly, but never came into contact. Wait, hold up. Wait a second. Wait, that isn't it. It was the first poster for Atlas. I don't even know what the hint was. What was the cheat? I just freaking blinked out. There's something about the poster and the phrase. No, it was the phrase. Atlas Freedom phrase. There we go. Third Eye never came into contact. Oh, I did it all by myself.
According to the flyer, this Third Eye group was based at the village hall, is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase free to be free while you were based at the village hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
Ain't that the truth?
You see, Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name.
See?
Sorry.
Do it.
Atlas
No,
is
no,
Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye.
With Dad, yes.
So you must have
With
known
Daddy,
Liam.
yes.
You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice. There was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. I thought that was an end to it. But then James and his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to close down, buy a new place, rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
as Atlas.
As Atlas.
And it worked.
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas?
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing?
I'm afraid that exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions. Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes.
See, I need to stop
Excuse me,
talking.
Inspector.
You just bibbled something.
Hello. I can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment. All right. All right. See you later. That was that. I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Come on, him. I mean, what? Spam night on the cuts.
To be perfectly honest,
Go ahead.
Dad's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination.
Go ahead.
He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan, in here. Just coming.
Literally could not fucking get mic'd up for this, I guess. Or use a boom mic.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating
Jenks.
a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a big mad. You do now.
Father.
You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
Oh, but I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No,
need...
that's as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, far away.
Okay, thank you.
This man literally autistic.
Paul certainly doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the strings in this family, and I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
8 o'clock already. Oh. He was a who? Huh? Let's ask about this little bitch.
How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew it at all. Met her a few times.
Just called her a drunk, though.
At the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped
Friday.
out of the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Only met Kate a few times. I saw her at the meeting on Friday around 7 p.m. Must have really spoke to her. Kate was drunk, by the way. In case you need to know.
Do you know if Kate had lost this? It's her driving
This.
license.
How would I know that?
This!
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
No, not.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
No. No. No. No. No. What about a box of old bubbles? Or he doesn't even need to know.
Ever tried Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
He doesn't like Simon's bro. That what everyone says when they say, "How was I last time they talked to me?" He was drunk. Yeah, probably. Probably.
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or her killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
That's a good point, actually.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
He's actually got a good point. He's kind of touching everything with his grubby little hand. Oh, freedom necklace.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
That's kind of weird. Since he didn't buy it for Kate, he probably bought it for, Oh wait, I forgot. The one lady said she never was part of the thing. What is it? Rebecca? No, the other one. Who's the other woman? Broken window. It's doubtful Paul would know about the broken window. An argument.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
Should I have? Brown bricks, if you will, sir.
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognize it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Huh. He said it was a bit different. Oh. Ryan uses the shop. It was for that other Emma woman. Yeah, it's true. It's very, very true. Atlas advertising poster.
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency.
And when was that?
Last year.
Is that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
Damn, I wanted him to be more sassy and be like, why would I have it made if I was not going to start a business, detective?
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
Is it though? Atlas does not use scrying mirror. Oh!
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes, I have.
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
What's that even supposed to be? Why? What's that even supposed to mean, man?
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector. I have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol in our course. We like to tell students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
Ben, do you believe in that? Do you believe in that? Oh no, but he does seem a little bit of an old man, you know? How about Liam?
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
Oh. Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No.
He seems very...
Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk?
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression. Is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
That sounds pretty fuffed, man. Oh, that's a lot of information. Wait, no alcohol on premises, but he had alcohol? You know what? That's a good point, Bibbers. Bibber killers. You literally found it out. I've been drinking all night at the seminar. You would say that, but Alice doesn't allow drugs or alcohol on this site. Oh!
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well...
Yeah?
We did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
New location unlocked.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
British teeth.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of opinion. However, you still respect it.
Respect it? I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
That sounds pretty fucked, man. Finger is symbol of student idea. Atlas encouraged ideas over morality. Reluctantly abides by the law. It's like your laws do not mean anything to me, sir.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
Free to be
I was
free.
talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs. All that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one
That was
of
the
them.
ghost trying to help me.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
Phrase designed to summarize Atlas's objectives. The course objective to free students from their past. Students encouraged to free themselves from guilt. No place for guilt in business. Kind of fuffed.
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Well, these things happen.
Was it your idea?
These things
The
happen.
suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And third eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years?
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
What even is that comparison? Liam's death was unavoidable. What the fuck, man? Third Eye Paul's ideas. Third Eye very similar to Atlas. Liam was bright, confident, outgoing. Knew Liam had personal problems. Was at Atlas the night Liam died. Didn't see Liam after the course. Chippies, lol. I know that UK places mean. Stop using your knowledge. Bipsh.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Be back, Labor Bomb. It's
I
okay.
get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
Yeah, probably. Was there alcohol kitchen in the Atlas at the Atlas kitchen? Let's go find out.
So the kitchen
Go down
must
the
be down the
corridor.
corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
Well, if it isn't Gibson. Gibsons! Gibsons! Man, that's a lot of glass. Plastic.
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
Just hardcore porn. Bondage, if you will. I like how it's a shitty little fucking A DVD from the pile. At last. Take it, chug it all, and say oogly boogly. Oops, who did that? Find the alcohol. Stop. Bat.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages, with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society.
Devonism.
I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
Wow. Okay. Break the disc. Break the disc in half. No, I just watched this. Stop. Stop. Where's the stop button? Wait, is it the same? It's still the same. This is like one of the MLM scam courses. What is that? He's like you if he was talking about Blender. Blender will save your fucking cock. If you do not believe in Blender, you will die. Are you using suspicious? Wrong disc bubber. I'm sorry. Oh. TV porn. He's going to jerk it onto her back. What the fuck was that, man?
Well,
Who
that
still?
was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
What I say? Why make a video of it? Who picked-pocketed? Someone's stealing wallets. It's true. But why film it in the first place? Wallets that could have ID in them freak out. Ah! But why would the wallets? Why would it be at the? Oh.
Let yourself go.
What the fuck?
Feel your soul.
PNG fire. PNG fire.
Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free.
Too fat to have the mask on.
Excellent, Hannah.
Well,
Could you come back later, please?
what's going on here?
Please, leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
Leave.
Okay.
PNG fire. PNG fire. Man, what a bunch of little rascals.
What on earth was that about? Looked like they were burning woolen dolls. A woolen doll burning ceremony. What a very odd course this is.
what a very odd course this is. Up, 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 up. Bad news, I don't think anyone's there. No one's there. Chicken bear. Oh. He said, okay. Would you not do the same? Oh. Oh. What is this? Butt plug? I mean, huh? What? Remote control lock. Where would this be at, though? Where would this be? Ah! Oh! Like, quite literally. Only 3. What is this? What is this, man? You know I can't fucking do this. I can't fucking do this, man. There's too many points that are occurring. And saying, oh, oh. Hope you don't long die. No use for it. Hey, yo, Simon.
Couple more questions, if that's
You can
okay.
do this, Bubber. I can't. I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna fucking die. Oh, I know what you can use that on.
Have you
Give me a
seen
moment, okay? Let me
this
calculate.
before?
No. No, sorry.
Ow. Oh, sorry. Oh, burning ceremony.
What do you know about
Who
doll
wants
burning?
to know about it?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing?
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, you know, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind, you know.
So you hypnotize yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, you know, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized.
That is actually true.
But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
Autofellatio.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Stuff I have to fucking talk about with other people and say, oh. With the trance doll burning. Can I talk about the previous mask about this?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Sorry.
Have you seen this before?
Have you seen my Beavis before?
Don't think so.
Okay, fair enough. Doll burning.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think it was something that they did on the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
Okay. At least hypnosis.
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
And what did she tell you about it?
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
Why are we even looking for a fucking drunk anyways?
Thank you.
Killer of a
Probably
drunk.
back
If
later.
anything, whoever killed her did the rest of society a fucking favor. I mean, huh? What? Who said something like that? That's crazy. Crazy how that happens, right? Listen, I'm just saying, okay? Had it coming, okay? Had it coming, okay? Let's be honest. I'm just saying. Where's the bell?
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Look at this.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry. Ask Ryan.
My cat is doing a ceremony right now.
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
The fuck does that mean? Dyspraxic? What the fuck kind of word is that? Hey Google. Hey Google. What does dyspraxic mean?
Dyspraxia, also known as developmental coordination disorder,
Oh no.
DCD, is a common disorder that affects movement and coordination. Dyspraxia does not affect your intelligence. It can affect your coordination skills, such as tasks requiring balance, playing sports, or learning to drive a car. I also found an answer to this question. What are the signs of dyspraxia? Hear it?
No.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Just told you no. What the fuck? Man has no heart and hates everyone. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Let's be honest here. Kate sounds like a fucking awful person so far. Got in a fight, broke a fucking window, was a drunk all the time, was an asshole all the time. I honestly think whoever did it, if anyone even fucking did it, let's be honest, it still could be a suicide. I think she had it coming.
Do you know anything
We know?
about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
What's the difference?
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Don't be rude.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
What if all of that is not even true and a cover-up? I don't know if like 8 people are saying, "Oh yeah, she was a fucking drunk." No, I'm willing to give them benefit of the doubt. You know. Who grows Brandon? Wait, no, I don't want to go inside. I was JK.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Whatever. May as well since.
That's
JK,
all for the
lol, you
moment,
thought
thank
I was
you.
actually gonna do that. Shut up, man. Well. If it isn't. See, if I was a poor person and I never had a garage in the first place, I might be confused. But. Wait, hold up. That's supposed to be. Anyways, if I was a poor person that never had a garage, I wouldn't know what to do. But I used to have a garage, so I do. No! Oh, no.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Is that all you could get from that? I saw some note on it. He didn't even read that out loud. It wasn't like, oh, I better read this out loud. Abbey Farm. What in God's name was the point for that? I don't know.
Just a few
This is
more
like,
questions,
oh, that's
if you
where
don't mind.
that's where the freaking guitars are kept. Interesting. Like, bye.
Seen this before?
No, what is it?
Do you recognize it?
No. Should I?
Should I? I'm just saying, James is like #1 right now.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No, that's okay.
Should it? I've seen enough murder documentaries to know that you never say that. You never ever say, should it? Because you're implicating yourself. You're saying, oh, maybe I should know this.
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James?
Auto-hypnosis.
Self-hypnosis.
Yeah.
And what do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying. Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Right. So you're saying scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Scrying? You can scry on anything. I don't use a mirror. I can scry watching the clouds. Maybe the water on a lake in the moonlight.
And when you're watching the water, what happens? Do you go into a trance?
You lose yourself in your unconscious. You go deeper and deeper. You swim around. Try not to go too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. And you get dragged down to the bottom.
Red herring.
As
Red
long as you
herring.
stay swimming, come to the surface again.
Red herring.
Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. It's like a journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen. You're thinking about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into
Wait,
using
hold
mirrors
up.
like that?
Hold up.
No idea. But she bought one.
Right.
You said you never sold them. You said you never sold them. You said you never sold them. You. Really? He said that he never sold them. Remember that one. Fuck. Hello? 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 Where is it? I remember him saying something about that. Gold scrying mirror to Kate Vine last year. I know he said something about that. He was like, oh, maybe it was the other thing. What is it? Aha! Only makes them... Sells the mirrors but doesn't make a profit. Hold up. Okay, anyways. On to the next. Just kidding. Just kidding. Hello.
Be back later on if that's
I thought
okay.
I had a big brainer moment, but it turns out my brainer was nothing but a drainer. Fuck! Paul and Ryan both need to be asked about the DVD. Thank you. Let's head back over here. Hey, by the way. Hello.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Tell me about
Seen this before?
What's this?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
Thinks the rating looks familiar. Doll burning salami?
What can you tell me about doll burning?
Salami?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
Atlas hypothesis.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all.
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you?
Why do you say that?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
Not possible to force students to be hypnotized. Possible to be hurt or damaged by hypnobips. Oh. That's a good car
Does
collection.
Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
If he did try, it was never gonna happen.
Ryan can't play the guitar. Ryan couldn't have become professional. And that's the number one fact right there.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
But why's he got guitars then? Play that! That he was a loser with no talent. He could never be a varsity athlete. Never in his freaking life. He did not have the makings of a varsity athlete.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
You know?
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. If I just let him play in his room, as long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
Let's Ryan playing in his room.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Man, if I had a wife that belittled me that much, I would literally, I'd shank her. I mean, how? What? His room.
A few more questions, please.
Hello, woman. Ryan's guitar.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well?
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Liam's been
high talent.
Bingo bongo. But did she ever say that she never met Liam? Didn't know Liam very well. Hello? Hello? Hello?
That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
Why are you such a big liar?
I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
Why are you lying?
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem. I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
Not sure I believe you, Emma. On holiday the night Liam died. When did he die again? You're under similar circumstances. Hey. I'm sorry. We should figure out a pub called Blackstone. Off with a singing contract. Each argument. An affair with Ryan. Oh yeah, I forgot she got fucked by him. Oh. That man. Yeah.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
He said, let me feel that double chin of yours, sir.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Man, I wish I was a little gossipy bitch so I could be like, hey, Simon, you know she fucking cheated on you, right?
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Let's brought a guitar to Atlas session. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Why? Why? You have tips. There are also 4 things you haven't asked Ryan about yet. Well, Ryan's fucking busy. I can't do anything. Ryan's in a meeting. Oh! Whoa! 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 Help! What in the capital F,
DVD.
man?
That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
He got freaking mugged. How did he not see that person, huh? What happened there? He got freaking mugged, bro. But here's the real question, right? Did he have a license for that shopping bag?
A few more questions,
Right,
if you
red
don't
coat
mind.
on. Monarch costume. Wait, hold up a second. Ryan goes there. Hello, hello. Sorry. Hello, hello.
Seen this anywhere before? Nope.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, fucking James. I used the mug.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Remember, Ryan goes there. Why do you think he was fuffed like that, though?
A
Why
few
do you
more
think he was
questions,
fucked?
if you don't mind.
How about this?
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You're
you
a liar.
don't recognise the shop?
No.
You're a liar.
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner. Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Well, we did try him in accounts, but didn't work out.
Ha ha ha. Doesn't know where the bag is from. You're a fuffing liar.jpg. You are such a big fuffing liar.jpg. He was a clean. I'm a cleaner. Don't make me say it again. I'm a cleaner. I'm a. Hello?
Aha. Do you visit Monarch Costumes a lot?
No. I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop.
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
Well,
Lily has the name on it.
maybe I do.
This was used to put over my head, Paul, by a mugger. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really ask the most ridiculous questions. Of course I didn't.
So why did you lie about the shop?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know somebody who did.
Go on.
Did Ryan mention Jason to you as a cleaner? Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it,
He's a cleaner.
he
Again.
simply thought that he
Don't
was
make
doing
me say it again.
us a favour by, getting it back. He isn't exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best examples.
So what's on the DVD that's so special?
All right, it was something I did myself, a little stunt I pulled to amuse the students.
What kind of stunt?
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasize the word pretended. The students knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Steal from students? Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't look so serious, Inspector. I returned everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
Except maybe an
when
ID.
was this?
Last year sometime.
At Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died, as it happens. Before you ask, no, I didn't steal from him.
Do you think it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
I wasn't encouraging students to steal. Policemen are so literal. Life is shades of grey, Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into blacks and whites.
Black people and white
now,
people.
If you don't mind, you're going to have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
Wait, no. Bibble babble. What about Kate's ID?
I see he was quick enough to claim he didn't steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
Oh, there's a little bit too Sorry. Sorry.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
All the stuff stunt. Oh, he wouldn't know anything about it, you idiot!
That's it for now.
God!
Thank you.
What's wrong with you people? Why would you think he would have anything to do with it? Jeez! Why can't you all just fucking wake up already? Hello? Is anyone even awake? Sorry. So I can't go in there anymore. They won't let me. They will not let me. Local freak. Freak out those nuts in your mouth. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, did you know I was mugged?
Have you seen this before anywhere?
Well, I know the shop, costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
Okay. Oh, Steph's done.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
When was the last party he threw?
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
Wait a second. When are we? What's the time of month? Doesn't know about Paul stunts. Paul often throws fancy dress parties. Last party Paul threw was sometime in the summer.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Wait, what? Okay. Back to the lodge. Hey, you know who might verify that? The boy. The boy might be able to verify that.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Listen, first off, this bag.
You seen this? You know the shop?
You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
This is for a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
Bag is from a local costume hire shop. Hired a costume from the shop last year. Oh. The boy from Family Simp. You can't say simp. Remember? Twitch will freaking kill you. They will put you on a pike and kill you. Thank you.
What do you know about Paul stealing money from students? Part of a stunt or something?
What, did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
Well, it's part of the course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something you wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Fuck a dog.
Well, not dangerous.
I mean,
just risky.
What?
Like saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students?
Well, we didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone, or you're not allowed to do anything really bad. It's all pretend, really.
It seems a bit odd for a business course.
It works, though.
Is it? What business are you even in, dude? Hasn't heard about Paul's stunt. Told Alice to do something risky. Not allowed to hurt or offend others.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably be back later. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. What? Huh?
Do you know the shop? Have you used it?
Stop thinking.
No, but I know where it is.
No, but I know where it is. Yeah.
What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Yes, I have.
What was this like?
What do you know about him
He's
committing a
gunk.
fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
No.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
What a shitty relationship.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
What sort of things?
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
Third Eye has stopped its abusive tactics. Claims Third Eye was abusive. Simon doesn't know Emma went to Third Eye. It was at Third Eye when Paul pulled the stunt. Joined the Third Eye after leaving college.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Interpepsting. Very. Tips. There are 5 things you haven't asked right. Okay. I guess I go here. Hello. He done yet? Hello, knock knock. Knock. I can't go to reading room. I mean, huh? Save me my game. Save a game. 44% there, baby. Oh. Sorry. Let's go. Ho ho ho. So who is conca-gecking? Who's having a contradiction? Can't go to Ryan or Paul anymore because they say, "Oh, please leave us alone, huh?" I don't even know what the contradiction would even be about. Anything at Buddy site? Well, I think it would have stopped me and said, "Huh, that's funny looking, ain't it?" Yeah. Nothing there. Nothing at the jetty. Nothing over there. There's nothing here, mate. Nothing here to do. Thing over here. Ah! Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Improve your spiritual intellectual life.
Isn't that interesting?
Wait, it's 8 p.m. right now. It said something. What? Hold up. Meeting Paul? No. Oh, this was probably how you're supposed to be like, oh, this is where the people were. Join us here every Friday at 8 p.m. Learn more. It's currently 8 p.m. though. We're back in the Kimshin. I think it's cock-addiction. I mean, huh? Contra. Yeah, see? Nothing new. Not even at TV. TB. Bleep 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 bleep. Bibble babble bibble babble bibble babble. Let's go talk to the chief. Listen, I'm allowed to. Fuck you. He needs to hear this juicy gossip about Ryan's guitars.
Got something useful to tell me, Jenks?
Chief, I found out that Emma was in a band with Liam, the student who died last year.
Yeah. What does she know about Liam?
Not much. She wasn't there when he died.
Well, make sure she wasn't. Find out who was there that night. Work out what night it was. Make sure Paul Rand wasn't involved. And my other phone's ringing. Call me back, Jenks.
Righto, Chief.
Right now, Chief. Oh, Chief. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Merry Christmas. Yes. Oh, thank you. Hello.
Just a few more questions, if you
I
don't
heard
mind.
that you are both gay and dead. On the holiday of the night Liam died. How does that make, And often played at the pub, was once offered a singing contract. I don't fucking know.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna be a little cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Listen, Fuff. This is your second cheat. 2 cheats already. So Emma was on holiday the night Liam died, but didn't she say she witnessed Paul's money stealing stunt? Didn't Liam die later that night too? Oh yeah, that's right! I forgot about that!
Ask about a few more things,
He's gonna
please.
be like, man, I don't fucking know. It's your job, idiot. You were at Third Eye, but apparently you were also on vacation? I don't think that is true.
So, you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt, is that right?
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
No.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
That is true.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night?
No.
Emma.
Emma, you
I think
suck.
you better explain, don't you?
It was the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and then that thieving thing happened, and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
The Maugers.
Why?
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face. And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there. And they all thought it was ugly. So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
What did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind. Then Liam killed himself. Liam's dead because of me.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye. It wasn't your
I think it was her.
We can't tell Simon, please.
Simon doesn't need to know. Don't worry.
This is bullshit. She sucks. I don't like you. Hey, by the way, it's 9 p.m., baby. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Toodaloo and boop.
9 o'clock. Poor Emma. I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I blame the Rands before I blame her.
Why not? Why not blame her? She's done so much other, like, horrible shit as well. She got into a fight with fucking, Kate. And Kate was dead. So what's the deal with that then, huh? Can you explain? No? Okay. Die. Thanks. Anyways, that's gonna be it, everybody. And she can't even shed a tear. What BS is this, right? She can't even cry about apparently causing someone's fucking death, you know? Just, I don't know. For me, I feel like she's a pretty awful person. I'm just gonna be straight fuffing up, okay, man? She just does not seem like a good person. Got in a fight with Kate. Kate probably killed herself over that argument, you know? Where's the silver lining for this lady, Make it make sense. Make it make... Sorry. Sorry. Boo. Thank you. But yeah, that's gonna be it, everybody. I'm going to try and find something to give me energy so that way I can do the late stream. Hopefully, hello, I'm a tired boy. I'll probably do some more Shadow Hearts tonight, so be sure to tune in, everyone, for some so silly puffing me being like bubble bubble. You know, remember that one time yesterday? What yesterday when I was like, oh, I'll be sure to do it in 2 hours tomorrow. You said tomorrow I'll do a full 2 hours. Well, what do you want from me? I fell asleep on accident and then I went to sleep early. What do you want? You want to know what I should do? What would be a good idea? If I took a quick nap, I put 500 alarms, right? And then I woke up, right? Right! And then, that would probably reset my sleep schedule. I fall asleep when you get tired, so I kind of don't mind it. So I don't miss anything. No, I will go ahead and I will try and do full 2 hours tonight. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. Don't worry, okay? We're all spaghetti. We all spaghetti down here. We all spaghetti down here. It just doesn't make sense, right? Because think about it like this. Think about it like this. Let me calculate something. Let me use calculator. I'm cooking here. So if I go to bed around, what is it, 7 in the morning, right? 3 plus I wake up around 3 o'clock. So what, that's plus 2 plus 3, 8 hours, right? 8 hours of slumber. Holy cannoli, right? So let's do it like this. Say 10 o'clock plus 2 plus 5. Wait, that is the usual. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I guess it all calculates correctly into the whole 8 hours of slumber. Anyways, this man said simple math, no siree calculator for me. Listen. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, I'll see everyone later tonight for some Shadow Hearts. Love you, toodaloo, and bye-bye!